Hello, Rugeley Festival. This is a set in two parts, so I'm going to do one slightly longer poem, a poem about finding love in unexpected places, really. This is called The Wedding at Durness. We went to Durness to see an old friend, finally hitched. Durness, fathomably far from here, takes 2 days, and in 2 days you can get most anywhere, but we chose Durness, and so the sleeper train, and yes, this should be Gare du Nord, St. Petersburg, but it's Loughborough. Well, every journey starts with a single step, and the guard solicitor spots I'm travelling solo with a small child, asked if I'd like a drink from the bar, and unasked brings back chocolate too. My daughter sits, arms folded, fought and lost the battle for the upper bunk, determined to stay awake, determined to not miss anything, and in 5 minutes flat is flat out. Spotty leopard rescued from a rucksack and sprawling on her pillow. And I want to stay awake, want to not miss anything but the Baileys, and the lullaby of train on track spoons me into sleep. And next morning, same guard, same smile, brings coffee and croissant that's almost good. Inverness is cold. I guess it's always cold. The natives favour fleece and bobble hat, and my city smart coat simply isn't cutting it, so in the spirit of inquiry and to ward off hypothermia, we go to see if Scottish McDonald's are different to English. Spoiler alert, they're not, but they are heated, and we are waiting for other guests on the one taxi from the village to ferry us to Durness, and then we drive, dear God, we drive. Lurch left into a landscape of lunacy, no trees, boulders big as houses dropped from leaden skies, but the car is warm, we have champagne and gossip and a driver who chimes in with stories of people we don't know yet, but after tomorrow will. Tonight is the pre-wedding party, a night where I get so spectacularly drunk that an efficient crofter's wife efficiently puts my daughter to bed and doesn't judge. Next morning I leave the child swapping stories of pony daring-do with a newfound friend, and take my hangover so tangible it pads beside me like a spirit pet to the beach. Vast expanse of virgin sand, rocks that cry to be climbed, and it's empty. And later someone says it's good we don't get the weather here, otherwise our beaches would be overrun. An interesting take on tourism for someone working for the Highland Tourist Board, but I get it. This beach cannot be gentrified with loungers, bars and deck chair hire. This sea says come on in if you're hard enough. And I walk the one road that takes you to and from Durness, see cars heading for the hotel, see cars heading for the wedding, and I have 2 jobs. Read the poem nicely and don't cry. So I keep my tears in check until the very end, when neighbours stand and cheer. And I think of everything that Kevin and Simon have lost to be in this place here. Jobs and friends and family, but here, if you work hard, stay the winters and don't go mad, they will let you in. And they do work hard. Sell books, sell cakes, stay sane. Live now in a place where you're judged for what you do and not what people think you do. And the after party's like every party, ebb and flow of conversation, confidences, instant intimacy with strangers. And at some point in the day, my daughter plans to go and ride a naughty pony. And when I look a bit askance, the other mother smiles, shrugs and whispers that the pony's 27 and so no real threat. Which is how I find myself next day at another stranger's table. She, an incomer too, keeps trying to make a garden, fails but tries again, and she says, the only currency here is kindness, but it's not for me. Landscape too large, or maybe I'm too small, but we did go to Durness to see our old friend wed. Thank you, have a lovely day.